Good morning. Welcome, Shem Stars. Under the heading of Chapter 17, Breathing and Exchange of Gases, we have already discussed respiratory organs and mechanism of breathing. In this presentation, we will talk about respiratory volumes and respiratory capacities. Let's understand volume and capacity. Volume measures the amount of air for one function, and capacity is any two or more volumes. So let's discuss one by one. In terms of lungs, we have four volumes. TV, that is tidal volume, inspiratory reserve volume, expiratory reserve volume, and residual volume. Tidal volume. Volume of air inspired or expired during a normal respiration is called tidal volume. It is approximately 500 ml, that is, a healthy man can inspire or expire approximately 6,000 to 8,000 milliliter of air per minute. Next one is inspiratory reserve volume, or we can say IRV. Additional volume of air a person can inspire by a forcible inspiration. This averages 2500 milliliter to 3000 milliliter. Third type of volume in terms of respiration is expiratory reserve volume, or we can call it ERV. Additional volume of air a person can expire by a forcible expiration. This averages 1000 milliliter to 1100 milliliter. The fourth type of volume is residual volume. This is RV, we can call it, volume of air remaining in the lungs even after forcible expiration. This averages 1100 ml to 1200 ml. By adding up a few respiratory volumes, one can derive various pulmonary capacities, which can be used in clinical diagnosis. Now let's understand respiratory capacity. Respiratory capacity or pulmonary capacity is the sum of two or more volumes. Factors such as age, sex, body build, and physical conditioning have an influence on lung volumes and capacities. Lungs usually reach their maximum capacity in early adulthood and decline with age after that. Let's understand inspiratory capacity. Total volume of air a person can inspire after a normal expiration is called inspiratory capacity. This includes tidal volume and inspiratory reserve volume, that is TV plus IRV is equal to IC, that is inspiratory capacity. Now expiratory capacity. Total volume of air a person can expire after a normal inspiration. This includes tidal volume and expiratory reserve volume is equal to EC, that is TV plus EVR. Volume of air that will remain in the lungs after a normal expiration is called functional residual capacity. Functional residual capacity is sum of expiratory reserve volume and residual volume. Now let's talk about vital capacity. The maximum volume of air a person can breathe in after a forced expiration. This includes expiratory reserve volume, tidal volume, and inspiratory reserve volume, or the maximum volume of air a person can breathe out after a forced inspiration. The last capacity, that is total lung capacity. Total volume of air accommodated in the lungs at the end of a forced inspiration. Total lung capacity is sum of vital capacity and residual volume. This slide shows different formulas to calculate different capacities of the lungs. So children, this is all about different volumes and capacities of the lungs. In this presentation, we discussed 4 different volumes and 5 different types of capacities of the lungs. I hope you must have understood. In next presentation, we will discuss about exchange of gases in the body. Thank you, Shem Stars. That's all for today. You can drop your queries on Google Classroom. Take care.